She didn't even look me in the eye, just spoke through the door like I was a salesman peddling garbage. We sold your things. The kids have a new father now. Get lost. I stood there in my uniform, boots still dusted with Afghan sand, chest tight with the kind of silence that crushes breath. I hadn't even dropped my duffel. Is this a joke? I already knew it wasn't, not with how quickly her voice shifted, flat, uninterested. Like I was a ghost, like I had died overseas and this was just a courtesy haunting. I said 2 words, not loud, not angry. As you wish. She didn't ask what I meant, she didn't care, but my lawyer would. And by morning, so would her new man. Because when I lose everything, I don't panic, I recalculate. 3 tours, 5 years gone. And this was my welcome home. My hands didn't shake, my voice didn't rise. I just stood outside what used to be mine and listened to her walk away from the door like I was nothing more than a memory she'd filed away under mistakes. Her voice was unfamiliar, cold, efficient, practiced. The same voice I heard in her last few emails, terse, detached, always ending with, "Take care." I should have noticed, but I was too busy staying alive to notice the way she stopped saying, "I love you." Too busy being proud of her for holding things together. Turns out, she wasn't holding it together, she was replacing it. The locks, the kids, the life, and him. The executive from the tech firm I'd once invested in, back when I still had a name. His LinkedIn had updated while I was gone. Promotions, conferences, a lot of photos. In 2 of them, she was there. Background, smiling, hand on his arm. I didn't cry. I counted. How many months? How many lies? How many nights had my kids slept thinking someone else was their father? I didn't shout, didn't bang on the door. I walked away. To her, it probably looked like surrender, but I was only circling. I called my lawyer, pulled the title deeds, checked the joint accounts, confirmed the investments I made before deployment were still under my name. They were, including one I'd forgotten about. I owned 27% of the tech firm where her new man worked. Silent shares, no voting power, but I had a name. And I knew how to make a call that didn't need yelling. I watched them through shadows, her picking the kids up from school, him driving my car, kissing her in plain daylight. I logged every detail. No emotion, just data. A soldier's mind doesn't rush, it sharpens. I reached out to the firm's board, quietly, asked about ethics policies, workplace relationships, nepotism, asked for records. The answers came fast. His promotion timeline didn't make sense. Neither did the sudden company purchases that matched my missing belongings. He'd used her to move up, and she'd used me to stay stable until he made enough to replace me. Now I had everything I needed. Almost. The email arrived at 2:14 a.m., forwarded from my lawyer, attached with receipts. Her name, his name, shared credit cards, a rental under both their names, transactions using accounts that hadn't legally belonged to her. Fraud. Plain and simple. It was enough. I sent a message to the firm's CEO, not angry, not accusatory, just 2 attachments. The second was a resignation letter, written by her lover, pre-filled, time-stamped, from an old draft folder he'd never cleared, dated months before I came home. He was planning to leave the company quietly after milking it dry. Now, he wouldn't have that chance. The CEO called back personally. I had no idea. "I know," I said. "Fix it." He did. By noon, her lover was out. Blacklisted. News got out. She called me that night, voice trembling. I didn't know." I didn't let her finish. "You made your choice." I went back once, not to fight, just to deliver. A plain envelope. Inside, court papers. Custody motions, financial recovery, A photo of her and him, time-stamped, evidence. She opened the door, finally looking me in the eye. Tears welled, voice cracked. "I thought you were gone forever," I said, paused. Then, "You buried me." She reached out. I stepped back. "No anger?" she whispered. "Not anymore," I said. I handed her the envelope, turned. She called my name once. I didn't respond. The military taught me discipline, but betrayal taught me precision. I don't hate her. That would imply I still feel something. All I feel now is clarity. She wanted a new life. She got it. Just not the one she imagined. And me? I learned the most valuable lesson of war. Never announce your return. Just arrive and change everything. Quietly, completely, permanently.